I want to talk to you about a book that I just read called A Primer of Libertarian Education by Joel Spring. Spring taught as an associate professor of education at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland. He's authored some other books, and he's written extensively in education journals. I want to quote to you something that occurs on page 10 of the book. It serves as one of the premises for the work. Schools came into being as a means of shaping the moral and social beliefs of the population for the benefit of the dominant elite. When I think about those words, I think about how we have trade schools in the United States of America, and also charter schools whose curricula are geared to orienting secondary education students toward a particular profession. It seems as if the dominant elite are indeed in control of the education of our children. So I guess the question then is, how, if at all, can we educate others without instantiating moral and social beliefs that benefit the dominant elite? And how can we do it in such a way that we won't end up simply supplanting the internalized voice of authority of the dominant elites with the agenda of the radical pedagogical approach? These are some of the questions that Joel Spring takes up in the book. He indicates that the aims of a radical educational approach will differ from the aims of schools controlled by the public sector. For example, a radical educational approach would free the individual from the internalized authority from without and facilitate ownership of the self. Or in other words, it will enable students to become socially and politically self-actualizing. He also indicates that a radical educational approach would raise consciousness about the historical conditions of everyday life, particularly the economic and social conditions of everyday existence. Now, Spring considers these and other issues as he examines the pedagogies of leftists like Godwin, Illich, Rousseau, Stirner, Tolstoy, Neal, Goodman, Marx, Reich, Aries, and Bettelheim, and among many others. Readers will also find some excellent discussions about the free school movement, Summerhill, and the educational practices of the kibbutz. So I would highly recommend this book if you're interested in radical approaches to education. Thanks.